produces solar home systems to replace fossil fuels as a source of energy, so giving a renewable source and allowing customers to pay in installments so that it's affordable. As a result, we have a wide reach in East Africa, especially in Tanzania, and with a wide reach comes the production of more waste. And so we've gotten to a point where we need to find ways of handling this waste, because our batteries are lead-acid batteries, we're producing panels, we have lights, we have appliances, and yeah, these are building up in the fields, especially since we target customers off the grid, so they tend to be in very remote areas. So that's why, yeah, basically we're producing quite a bit of e-waste, and we want to come up with methods to take it back, so that on one hand we're providing a solution to improve the environment. We don't want to be the same ones harming the environment. It's a bit difficult because of the customer awareness, so not everyone is aware that what they are taking into their homes is e-waste, or haven't really thought about the consequences of having these batteries and appliances in their homes in the long term. So this then becomes an issue. I'd say awareness is one of the biggest issues, followed by logistics. So also trying to get back this waste from these remote areas is another issue that we face. I'd say those two are basically at the top. Yeah. We need to work with our partners, our competitors, other producers of e-waste. Yeah, it's a topic that's incoming. It's something we're starting to realize, because we can't individually reach out and get access to everything. We have over 100,000 customers in East Africa, and trying to get access to all this waste alone is tough enough. And if you add all the other people producing the same, then it definitely becomes a bit of a challenge. We'd have to work together. But we are putting in efforts into this now. We're definitely in contact with some of our competitors. It's been 5 days of EWAM. I think it was fantastic having all the people in the same space. So here we are able to meet the recyclers, and also some of these recyclers are people we've already been in contact with. So being in the same forum and getting the same advice, understanding who we'd like to work with, why we work with the people we work with, the things that are the ways of processing waste that are harmful to the environment, or collecting it, or how to deal with staff. Okay, yeah, it was good to be in the same space and basically get the same awareness and lead ourselves in one direction. Also got access to some other parties, such as the policymakers, the environmental organizations, so that was also good. Got to see the perspective of other parts of the continent, so we weren't aware, for example, how much progress e-waste management has made in Ghana and in South Africa. That was also really good insights. And yeah, I think most useful is definitely wrapping it up with conclusions, trying to see the next steps forward. It wasn't just a discussion, but it was really pushing people to look past factors such as barriers, really, like the government and etc., and really try to see how to move forward and just come up with solutions on our own. Mostly in my case, basically as producers, I think it was really beneficial to see how to bypass and collaborate with the direct stakeholders. I just mentioned awareness as one of the big issues. I think that would be interesting. So as a producer, I think within the company, we're going to have this topic blow up a bit more, so that we are aware that we are producers of e-waste in the long term, and also try to see how we can get this information out to the customers that we are giving them what will eventually turn into waste. And yeah, I think it'll start with the awareness, and as some of the products go off warranty, then hopefully as we start to have this take-back system, it won't be as difficult once they realize, for example, the harmful effects of having a lead-acid battery in your house 10 years down the line. So I think right now it would be more communication without destroying the marketing of our products, trying to find a way to really spread this culture within the company and then to the customers, I think. I'd say that's step one. And then obviously, the next thing is we had the Sophie's workshop in Kigali, where we got a chance to sit with our competitors or other producers of waste. So I think really jumping to the next step of things as we go into actions. The recyclers, the policymakers are taking on theirs. So now as producers, I think we definitely have to go back into this topic of coming together and seeing how to work this take-back system as partners, especially in Rwanda and Tanzania, because that's where most of our sales are.